Got a 1969 Ford Mustang AM 8-track. We've redone, repolished everything, repainted all the face on it. It did come in with 2 push buttons. A 69 radio just seems to have a tendency to break the push button, so I don't have any, so what we replaced them with is the next year up, a 71. And they just got a little, the only difference is they got a little tilt up on them. But they're all clean and polished, and it looks good. We've done a Aurora Design conversion, and we was tempting to keep the 8-track. We had some problems with it, and the owner really didn't have any 8-tracks, so he wasn't worried about that. So we've done AM and FM stereo, auxiliary in. It's got 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel, pre-outs on if you want to add a sub. USB port. This will charge your phone and play a thumb drive, which comes with it. Push button activated, and we used the 8-track push button too. So we're going to demonstrate just a little of it. Right now you're on FM. You got a little operating LED here. It changes multiple colors. Stereo light. And most of the time he's going to be operating it like that right there with the 8-track stuck in it. And pretty neat. But anyhow, if you want to go to AM radio, you just simply turn the unit off and right back on. AM radio. Anytime you want to know where you're at, because you got an AM dial and you got an FM, this little button right here, or this push button right here tells you. This will do the same as this.
AM 650.
It's called voice ID. Turn it off, right back on. FM.
FM 89.5.
Now you can put this thing in scan, let it find your station if you like to listen to radio. USB is probably what you'll be listening to most of the time. But you can put it in scanning mode by 2 ways. You can turn the tuner up and back twice, or you can press this 4 quick times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Scanning for stations.
Same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to show you how to lock on a station and even find it on the dial in case you want to preset it, and that's what we're going to do.
Edie Sallet, Phyllis Myers, Sam
So you can just pretend you're going down the road, let it find your station. You might be going to a car show, might be in a different county or different state.
Cecilia takes out her talking Bible. This small solar-powered audio Bible enables her to hear the Word of God anytime without the need for it.
Accepted with divine grace, let the house of the Lord sing praise.
Company is fast, so it's a decision
Let
that
it go
doesn't
one
take a lot
more
of time or peace and quiet to make. USAA Life Insurance is made the way you.
Day, another muggy day.
Say you like that station there, you can press this 3 quick times.
Station hold.
She'll hold the dial. When she says that, if you want to find it, just start moving it. And we're going to come up on it.
Temperature
There
is
it is.
83 right now. 94 FM.
Pull out preset.
Partnership with Rush
Preset.
Concerts presents live at Bridgestone Arena.
That's how all that works. These old long push buttons are hard to keep straight. Anyhow, that's how your scanning, your voice ID works. Anytime you're scanning, you want to know where you're going, just press this or press that 1 time. She'll tell you what station you're going to, where you're going. Auxiliary in. You'll get a male-to-male cord like this. This is your auxiliary in on this port that comes with it. Just plug it in. And CD changers, XM radio, satellite radio, anything that's got a head that puts out a signal. This here I had to get for these new phones. You can find them on eBay or at your phone store. And it has a charging port and an auxiliary out, in case you want to do your phone. Just bring your device up, let's go to music and hit play. That's all you got to do. And this little light's gone kind of a green. All you need to do, if you want to go back to radio, whatever device you got in, just turn it off. You don't even have to unplug it. It's one good thing about having a satellite radio in your glove box. You can leave it plugged in. Just turn it off. And in 20 seconds, the radio will go back to where you had it automatically. If you like, during that 20 seconds, you want to go a little quicker, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling from AM to FM. It remembers. There we go. Back to it. Now, good thing about this thing is if your thumb drive, you just push it in, you can hide this thing in the glove box. You can operate it all right here or there.
Supported public radio.
Go straight to it. Now, if you want to advance your songs, you can use the push button, advance. Twice to back up a repeat. Use this. Advance. Twice to back up a repeat. So if you're going down the road and you got somebody in your car, you can slip that in right there and you think you're playing Space Out of. Or you can do it here. Turn your dial up, back. Multiple ways of working. Now if you're going down the road and this is hidden, you want to go to pause, there's two ways of doing it. 1 second. Put it in pause, right back to radio. Same thing going back to it with the push button. 1 second, hold it down. Back to it. 1 second. Pause. Back to radio. 1 second. Right back to thumb drive. Depends on how long you're down whether it goes back to the same song or not. You can even change it with your push buttons. As long as that needle moves. Take the thumb drive out, change it, charge your phone, go back to radio.
Setting up centers on Afghanistan's borders that will house Europe's.
Now, whatever you are doing, you have a built-in balance.
The security implications of
RTHD3P.
Right side, left side.
Way SI and Way FM.
You also have fader built in your toner. You can get through this, or you can use this. Back it up a little bit and go clockwise twice. 1, 2. Well.
Fader adjust.
Go back to your toner. Rear speakers. Front speakers. Balance it out. She'll set it.
Fader set.
Now you're back on treble and bass.
Another capital is extending a state of capital is extending.
Too much news. You can also get to it through here. Push once and hold down.
Fader adjust.
Go to your toner control. Front speakers, rear speakers. That little pop you're hearing means it's dead center. If you want to balance it out, stop right there, she'll set it.
Fader set.
Now on this one also, the new stuff, we have built-in loudness, built-in EQ, and crossover. So I'm going to show you how to get into that. Sometimes it's easier with this push button, so you can mount this underneath the dash or somewhere where you get your finger on it.
People left without.
Not heard of
Alright, let's go, let's turn the loudness on. Gonna use the push button. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
Now this time we're gonna turn the EQ on and hold that button down. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
Keep holding it.
EQ
Now,
adjust.
punch it.
EQ
Punch it.
adjust. Treble adjust.
Now we're gonna set our
0
treble up on our
dB.
EQ. Wherever you want it. When you get it set, just stop. She'll set it for you.
Treble set plus 8
Mids.
dB.
Punch.
Treble adjust.
Punch.
Mid
Mids.
adjust 0 dB.
A proud race. It's not a race at all. What
Mid set 0 dB.
Push it.
Mid adjust
Push it.
0
Bass on your
adjust
speakers.
0 dB.
this is not a good thing. I don't mean to rationalize.
Bass set 0
Alright, we're
dB.
gonna set our loudness up when you turn it on.
Bass adjust. Loudness adjust plus 12 dB.
We go to 15, we can go to minus. Right there. Well, there, set it.
Loudness set plus 12
Now,
dB.
if you got a subwoofer,
Loudness
we set our subwoofer up.
adjust 0 dB.
Subwoofer, less, more.
Subwoofer set plus 4
Now we're gonna set our
dB.
crossover up. Hit it.
Subwoofer adjust.
Hit it.
Crossover adjust 120 Hertz.
I have become such a negative person. It was all just an act. It was all so easily stripped.
Crossover set 160 Hertz.
Now I can back up
Crossover
through
adjust.
the menu by going twice.
Subwoofer adjust. Loudness adjust. Bass adjust 0. Mid adjust 0. Treble adjust plus 8. Crossover adjust 160 Hertz.
Use that voice in your head, giving you again, but you know he loves you.
Crossover set 160 Hertz.
After you set that up with your speakers in your car and you like the sound of that, you can turn it off and turn it on. I'm gonna turn it off. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ set.
1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
One more time. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Now we're back to normal. You can tell the difference.
Only until August.
And the storm, surrounded by the sound of 1,000 warriors.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Pushing
Loudness on.
the giant
EQ on.
in their lives of me.
Far because the Pentagon isn't.
So you can turn it off and turn it on even with this.
EQ on. Loudness off. EQ off.
That's how everything works on it. I do the video so the owner can see how it works. You can slip you an 8-track in there and you're good to go. Since you wasn't worried about it. And an 8-track's alright, it's just the tapes are going. You can't find decent tapes.
New music discovery.
But I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.